Former Illinois Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson will spend 20 years in prison for the killing of 36-year-old Sonya Massey in her Springfield area home. In 2024, Grayson and another deputy arrived at Massey's home after she called 911 to report a possible intruder. The officers appeared to have a cordial discussion with Massey when she lifted a pot of hot water from the stove. Grayson then shot her in the head, claiming he feared she would throw the water on him. Grayson was fired from the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office shortly after the shooting.
The law needs to be changed here in Illinois so that there's a greater value placed on second-degree murder here in the state. But right now, I am just overwhelmed with joy